I'm putting this up because it does kind of plug the OT, the fact that Elise interviewed Tim McGee for the sort of finale of the OT of the season, kind of recapping things, but also looking ahead, contract situations and what have you. So if you haven't checked that out, do so. We dropped that video this past Thursday night. So it's out there. It's a snazzy thumbnail, if I do say so myself. You'll find it. Joe Burrow's right there.
First things first. I get what Tim's saying, and that's fair because you don't want to set a bad precedent for players, future players and all of that. And I get that. That's the business, right? You don't want someone undercutting the entire quarterback market, especially someone of Joe Burrow's stature. That said, the dynamic of going the Mahomes route and taking a huge, huge deal, but long-term deal, basically 2 long-term contracts into one, that's the most team-friendly you're going to get in this market when it comes to superstar quarterbacks. And I don't know if he's going to do it or not. His agent will probably tell him not to. Because if Joe Burrow is set to become a free agent again at 31 years old, he's going to get even more money. And he's going to make more over that 10-year span. But will that give him the best chance to win? And I think that's the dynamic, that's the negotiating tactic, and that's where T. Higgins comes in too, and Jamar Chase, who's going to be up next year, and Logan Wilson, who's eligible for an extension along with T. Higgins, is if you're the Bengals, you say, look, Joe, we've shown you through 3 years that we're willing to do whatever it takes. We will stick with the coaches that you love because we believe in them too, and they've proven themselves. We will go offensive line coach and right members of the offensive line to keep you upright, which they did do. To their credit, they did do. They lost 3 guys late in the season. That's really tough to overcome. We'll go get you Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and surround you with weapons. We'll spend in free agency. They've done all of those things. Make us or give us a little more flexibility so we can continue to do them moving forward. I think that's the selling point, and I wonder how much Joe will be involved in the negotiations because he wants to win. But his agent every agent thinks about dollars, cents. And so how much is Joe involved? I think that part's interesting. Regardless, I think Joe's going to get extended this offseason. I think he's going to get a ton of money, 50+ million, more than Rodgers, because he's better than Rodgers.
Okay. I'm not biting.
I'm not biting.
I maybe would have bitten, but you've just gone on for about 40 minutes.
I'm really trying to hurt Andrew right now. Hurt Andrew's feelings.